Hello and welcome to G Fun Facts Online. Today, we're journeying back in time, not just hundreds, but thousands of years, to an era that fundamentally shaped the world we live in, the Bronze Age. Beginning around 3300 BC, this wasn't just a time when people figured out how to mix copper and tin to make a shiny new metal. It was a period of explosive growth, the birth of complex cities, the dawn of writing in some places, and the creation of vast, interconnected networks that we are only just beginning to understand. Thanks to modern technology and incredible archaeological work, the secrets of this pivotal age are emerging from the earth, and they are painting a picture of a world far more sophisticated and mysterious than we ever thought possible. Forget dusty museums and simple stereotypes. We're talking about lost megacities and ancient global trade routes, so let's dig in. For a long time, we imagined Bronze Age Europe as a sparsely populated landscape. That picture has just been shattered. Using satellite and aerial imagery, archaeologists in Central Europe have uncovered a breathtaking network of over 100 massive sites, interconnected megaforts that were among the largest structures on Earth before the Iron Age. This isn't just one or two settlements. It's a sprawling, dense network of codependent communities, completely changing our understanding of social structures at the time. Meanwhile, in Ipswich, England, a new road development led to the unearthing of a 3,000-year-old settlement that was occupied for at least 400 years. And far from living in squalor, the inhabitants had a surprisingly comfortable setup. The dig revealed 2 roundhouses, substantial pottery, and even a rare flint quern for grinding grain. Perhaps most interestingly, they found a cremation cemetery with 18 burials right inside the settlement. This points to a major cultural shift, moving away from burying the dead in large, separate monuments to keeping them closer to the community of the living. And the discoveries aren't limited to Europe. On the Tangier Peninsula in Morocco, 3 ancient burial grounds from around 2000 BC have been found. These sites feature rock shelters and huge megalithic monuments. Archaeologists found cyst burials, where tombs were painstakingly cut directly into the bedrock, a task requiring immense effort and advanced tools. Standing stones, some over 2.5 meters tall, likely served as territorial markers, suggesting this peninsula was a significant symbolic and ritual landscape. Now for one of the biggest mysteries of the ancient world, the Great Tin Dilemma. To make bronze, you need about 90% copper and 10% tin. Copper was relatively easy to find, but tin? Tin was incredibly scarce. The major Bronze Age civilizations in the Mediterranean and the Near East had no local sources. For decades, archaeologists have debated where they got it from. Now, a groundbreaking study has the answer, and it's a game changer. The tin came from Britain, specifically from mines in Cornwall and Devon in southwest Britain. These deposits were not only huge, but also easily accessible to Bronze Age miners. By analyzing the chemical isotopes in tin ingots recovered from ancient shipwrecks off the coasts of Israel and France, researchers have scientifically proven a match to the British source. This is huge. It means that Britain wasn't some isolated backwater, but a crucial hub in a massive international trade network. We're talking about an estimated 200 tons of tin being traded every single year, moving along complex river and sea routes, managed by a rising class of merchants. Further evidence for this bustling maritime trade comes from a shipwreck off Turkey, the oldest known vessel found carrying copper bars dating back to around 1500 BC. These discoveries give us more than just maps and trade routes. They offer intimate glimpses into the daily lives, beliefs, and rituals of Bronze Age people. In Hungary, a project on Somló Hill uncovered an astonishing 900 metal objects from 6 different hoards. These weren't just random piles. They included exquisite jewelry, tools, and weapons from as far back as 3,400 years ago. The discovery of bronze workshops suggests the hill was a local power center, perhaps for a clan led by elite warriors. One hoard was even found deliberately buried inside a ceramic pot, a first for the region. Over in Kazakhstan, recent finds include a striking stone carving of a human face, and numerous artifacts like bronze jewelry and bone arrowheads. The burial practices there suggest a more egalitarian society, where the roles of women and religious figures may have become more prominent. And sometimes, discoveries come with a modern twist. In Dartmoor, England, a 3,800-year-old stone burial chamber was found with incredibly well-preserved wood and organic material inside, which promises to reveal a treasure trove of information. In Ireland, the mystery of two Bronze Age axe heads that were anonymously mailed to the National Museum was solved when a farmer came forward. Head found them with a metal detector while searching his field for a lost piece of farm equipment. So what does this all mean for the future of archaeology? It means we're looking at the Bronze Age in a whole new light. A forthcoming book, Bronzization: Essays in Bronze Age Archaeology, will explore this very idea, viewing the Bronze Age not as a collection of isolated cultures, but as a Europeanized or even globalized period. The term bronzization describes how the adoption of this single technology connected the continent through long-distance trade, shared culture, and common practices, all while allowing local traditions to flourish. By combining high-tech science with classical archaeology, we are building a more complete, holistic view of this transformative period. The Bronze Age is no longer a distant, hazy chapter in a textbook. It's a dynamic, complex, and interconnected world whose secrets are still being unlocked, proving that the past is never truly buried. Thanks for listening to G Fun Facts Online.